former Champions Cup champion.
Light
Also a lot of world champions on this team,
ready.
so this surely is going to be one of the best games here on the female competition of today. And we see already a very strong attack from the Orcas in the middle of the pool. Akkaren tried to get away with the ball. Orcas though, a bit more decisive, a little bit faster in the middle. Oh, ooh, the ball snatched away by the goalie, moving out. Bit of a risky attack, but well done by her. Akkaren. Diaz moving forward. And there we go, Orcas now already pushing onto the Akkaren basket. Let's see what they can set up. Let's see what Akkaren can bring. See Akkaren with a very young team comparably to the last years. Left some veterans at home, opted to bring in some younger players. So we'll see how they can fare against this Orca squad, which is loaded with recent world champions. If any Colombians in the chat know how many players of the Orcas were in the national team, let us know or look it up on the World Cup homepage. But for now, Akkaren trying to move forward, being immediately locked up by two Colombian players. Not allowing them to move forward. Good attack immediately onto the basket. Goalie in position. There is the first score. No defender in place for Akkaren.
This was incredible, wasn't it?
An immediate attack onto the goalie. We can see, even though a bit of size difference between goalie not in place. Eli Haugen.
Show me the
And
ball.
the captain, Lilo Diaz, scoring the first goal for the Orcas in this semi-final.
And now Akkaren on the back foot. Have to get some magic going here, but failed pass backwards. Bobby is missing, he's sleeping in. No, his lift to the pool decided to come in later. Call by the ref, holding against Akkaren.
A holding.
So this early goal here in this game from the Orcas certainly opens this game up by quite a stretch. Akkaren now
Show me the ball.
very much in dire need of quickly equalizing, and we see already another Orca player underneath the basket trying to steal the basket away. Gave up her position though to move upwards. We'll see if they are able to move the chains over to the other side, but Orcas with such strong forechecking, we can see them tightening up the space by so much. But now, initially the defender, yet again, sloppy pass. Trying to set up a game plan in another sloppy pass into the arms of an Orca player. They're valiantly fighting to get those balls back into their own possession, but then again, over and over again, they lose the ball themselves. Yet another one-on-one in front of the goal. Passes back left and right. Might have been better if she would have taken the attempt onto the goalkeeper herself, but Very disappointing stretch of plays here for the Akkaren players, losing the ball over and over again due to their own mistakes. But then again, the Orcas exerting so much pressure. Yet again, basket is empty. There's the second score.
Goal for Dart number 48. Goal Dart
48
number
scoring here.
48.
What's going on this game? Magella Correa scoring
Timeout
the 2-0
White.
for
Stop the clock.
Colombia.
Timeout
The Orcas
White.
here in
Timeout
favor. What's going on?
White.
Did you expect such a clear result here in the first half? We played 9 minutes in the first half, 2-0 lead. Both goals are out of the game.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to see. I mean, we have seen Akkaren being beaten by the Swedish by the Black Mermaids, which is not usually something.
But they scored, and then of course Akkaren came out to put up the pressure. Black Mermaids did a great job to defend then their own basket, but it was really like they tried to come back in the game. Here, however, what we saw in the first place, after the goal from Lilo Diaz, immediately the Orcas are attacking again, still having the upper hand, and now we scored even the second goal of the day.
So this is quite interesting here in this game.
You can see Lilo with the number 10, the scorer and captain.
A little bit of a cheeky smile. So this is a very good situation for the Orcas to be in.
Timeout is over. 6 players in the
Timeout
water.
by Akkaren. And I think Akkaren, they didn't get into this game fully awake. A lot of their own mistakes, disrupting their own gameplay. But also, you have to give credit to the Orcas. They have so many players underwater the entire time. So their forechecking is incredibly disruptive, and it forces you to quite often take opportunities and make passes that you usually don't want to take, or that you're not used to taking, because you usually have a little bit more time, or you are a little bit more secure in your game plan. But again, coming in and taking away the goal.
But it looks a bit too easy, to be honest, at this point of the stage. I don't know that Akkaren here is struggling a bit. We have not even played like the first 5 minutes of this first half. 2-0 lead from the Orcas.
Yet again, no defender in position initially.
Stealing the baskets. It's a lot of things going on here. Akkaren really needs to wake up now, coming back into this game.
We can see those passes like this that don't connect, that immediately go into the hands of the Orcas, who are so shifty, just going for the ball. If it just loops off into a direction a little bit. So Akkaren really has to stabilize here by, good attempt of just punching the ball out while she was diving up. But they really have to try to stabilize, and they really have to focus on underwater rugby basics. Strong, fast, secure passing in the first place. Keep the ball amongst your own teammates. And again, it's armchair advice we give here from the commentator booth. But this is
easy to talk.
This is the coach's voice in your head, right? So get closer together. Secure those passes, secure the ball, bring it to the close corner, set up your game plan, have enough players underwater. Underwater rugby fundamentals. Don't take passes when you're not under distress from a player. Now, good opportunity for Ellie Hagen. Doesn't have the chance though to convert. Better detail.
Hilde Esterdangen here, close to the basket.
Try to move it to the right.
First time in this game, with the ball in your hand. And we're going ahead, but here intercepted. Number 1 here, Vanessa. Just bring the ball out in here.
Yes, yet again, empty basket.
Basket. Number 48 again, Makela with the second goal.
And number 48, number 48.
This is the nail in Norway's coffin.
The Orcas, great. This is an early decision. We have not expected such a high result in this semi-final overall. But even here right now, an empty net goal. On this stage, even 2 Colombian players, like Vanessa, she was also at the basket. So 2 Colombian players have been at the Akkaren basket before Akkaren goalkeeper. Yeah, 3-0 is now super tough. And even that we see how dominant the Orca players are playing, I do not expect really being the Akkaren team having a chance here to come really back. However, they need to fight, of course, until the end. Of course, trying to score. We saw one opportunity here from Wilde a minute ago, and right versa. Here, Colombia with their fast breaks are making it all the way, rushing through the Akkaren basket. And again here, another attack, and almost
second
same situation. Goalkeeper here, quite late, going on the basket, and again the Colombian player stealing the Akkaren basket here, waiting. This is a so dominant game right now here from the Orcas, from Colombia.
But I gotta be honest, Akkaren is their own worst enemy at this point in time. They're just playing uncoordinated on the water rugby, which we've not seen from them in about a decade, I'd say. Defenders missing over and over again. This is not the discipline underwater rugby that we know from Norwegian teams so far.
Really?
I mean, the Orcas are really disruptive, but looking at other games the Orcas have played in this tournament, they quite frankly had to work.
Again, this was a
good attempt again, but into the arms of the goalkeeper. Ball still in possession for the Orcas, and pass into the arms of the defender saves Akkaren from another goal.
Marta just got the ball here, left hand side on the basket, and immediately tried to pull the ball next to the head into the basket. Also just great opportunity here.
Punching through Eliang, trying to get something going for the Akkaren. There should be a play over there. You can see the game plan. They have the opportunities, but play stays over.
Orcas are having a change. So Zara Martinez going in, and therefore Daniela Blanco with number 16 going out. Second half, semi-final.
Yeah, and we saw Christine Nergard for Akkaren in the halftime. She was very calmly talking to her team, giving them some instructions. But as a coach, in a situation like this in this game, and we've seen it with some other teams that have been scored on 3 times,
and again,
stick to the front. Keep playing good basic underwater rugby and get the best result you can get in the second half without completely exhausting yourself at this point in time. But have a stable defense, start passing well, make strong, precise passes, do not overcommit, and try to play the game that you want to play in the next game so that you're mentally ready for the next game. It doesn't help the team if you're now trying some suicide attempts on the opponent's basket and completely exhausting yourself to get 1-2 goals in against the Orcas. Or I mean, if they get 2 goals, then they're good to go. But just getting 1 goal and the Orcas maybe scoring on you once or twice in the process. But now you can see Akkaren coming in, and they apparently have not given up yet. They want to go for this game. They have 10 minutes to go, and they know they can score if they play well. So
that's what we also want to see them, of course, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. We want to see good underwater rugby here in this tournament, and we want to see Akkaren at their best. And yet again, attempt from the Orcas, and what they're doing so well is those fast breaks with 2-3 players, and then being available underneath the basket for such a long time to score.
But now we can see.
Oh, good opportunity for Akkaren, but being blocked by 2 players. Can she bring the ball underneath the goalie? Can she bring the ball down? There we go! Akkaren!
Melina moving forward with the 3-1. This is super important for the Akkaren team now.
Absolutely.
Maybe coming back to this game after a 3-0 from the Orcas. Really dominating the first half now. We see Akkaren here coming back stronger in the second half time. This is very, very important for them. Can they really change the game? They're saying Christine Nerga, 21, but we saw number 25 on the jersey. We need to prove this, but it might be Christina or Melina. And right versa.
And this is the
Orcas here with the 4-1
Tell me what number.
stolen basket
Number
here.
9.
And this is
How
this
they
is
didn't
this
see
is
and
what you
notice
have to
it.
avoid. This is what you have to
Getting the
avoid.
ball, putting it in, number 9,
White, you ready? Give me the
Marta.
ball.
Marta Riestebar.
Here with the
I'm getting a little bit Vienna Malmö flashbacks, where Vienna gets the
crazy,
score,
isn't it?
and then the Orcas immediately
Such a
push
strong-
through. Yeah.
Such a strong comeback here, and immediately on the other side, no goalkeeper in place.
Yeah.
Like, if the
For holding.
basket is stolen, it might be the one side, but then you need to cover the
You
player.
you just started off the game. You are at your own goal. Where is your goalkeeper?
There are
Right?
several strategies. You go with as a goalkeeper on the other goalkeeper, or you put everything in place that this player who's stolen the basket is not receiving a pass. Both we have not seen here. The player, even like Marta, she made a great job. If you have noticed this, with her feet, she tried to block some of the Norwegian players, which is in this place a kind of a lot game style. Nevertheless, a bit too less effort here from Akkaren in this specific situation, and so we have the latest distance.
But yet again, a good
of 3
opportunity for
goals.
Akkaren here.
Still back.
Having a player on the left, she toppled the ball a bit to the right, but then the player on the left was already waiting in a perfect scoring position. I think Berlín here trying to keep the Orcas from pushing through, but I gotta be honest.
12 attacking from above.
Akkaren more than
Osnella Garcia and passing the second wave here. Another great opportunity from number 19, Angelica Miranda.
I got a feeling Akkaren more than any team so far is struggling to stop the fast breaks from the Orcas.
And here's a break.
Roughing.
Referee call. Surface.
Ball in the bounce, but in favor for the Orcas.
5 minutes to go. Second half in this first
Start free throw for
semi-final
Turkey. Go.
of the women's competition here at the Champions Cup 2023.
All right. We see over and over again the Orcas trying to steal away the basket now. Yet again, another fast break opportunity for Akkaren. Akkaren has a play available, has to move up. Need somebody underneath to pass to. Some exchanges might have happened. Eli Hagen now coming in from behind. One of the players who's been doing so much for this team in this tournament. Now yet again coming in from the side. Edvardsen trying to move in. But we can see Akkaren also not here with a full team. They don't have a full team list available, so missing some players in this tournament, not able to exchange, and over the course of a weekend this can take a toll on your team if you do not have 15 players available. If maybe someone is a little bit ill-ridden.
Yeah, we also need to highlight this. Of course, we don't know what's going on in the squad. There might be players sick, there might be player injured, or whatever. So there might be a reason for this situation and this high result here that we just noticed from the Orcas, because this is not nothing that
and then again it might just be the Orcas playing really fast and really well.
Of course, but still then we know that Akkaren players are also very fast swimmers.
We got to be very clear, we're not taking away any credit here from the Orcas, who are playing a superb tournament, having a clean basket so far. No, not anymore, sorry Orcas. You got your paper dirty here by Akkaren.
That's true.
But we know they are the world champions. We there yet again. Good opportunity for Akkaren. Goalies for Orcas in position. And this is kind of the underwater rugby we know and see from them, just coming in really fast and trying to score. Being picked off.
Still fighting in the last 3 minutes of
Alan
this game.
still trying to fight. Good effort, and now we see those plays, and it's just quite often it's hard to see if it's chaos or if both teams are just playing really, really heavy, intense underwater rugby. Right, 2 minutes to go.
Number 25 here, Erika Gonzalez.
Another good opportunity for the Orcas. And something we see from a lot of teams where they are a little bit hesitant coming into an opponent's half, the Orcas. If they see a small opportunity, they will immediately try to go on strike, no matter who on their team has the ball. And this is certainly something that separates the mid-tier teams from the top teams, not having the necessity to wait for their top players to be in the water, but everybody is able to score. There's a bit of holding there. Would have caught this off as a ref, but basket empty, picked off.
Ooh. Defended here by Akkaren.
One minute to go.
1 minute to go. Akkaren moving forward. Estangen trying to find somebody to pass to. Edvardsen has to move back. Now Eli Augendo again coming in from the left. Is being moved up. Wanted to pass to Moonford, but one more opportunity for Akkaren. Short moment with no goalkeeper. Player underneath the basket. Oh, and there we go! This is the 4-2.
White's goal.
What
Number
a crazy
21.
game between Akkaren and Orcas.
21.
Orcas going ahead
Yes.
by 3. Then Akkaren coming back into this game, scoring twice on the Orcas, but the Orcas
Let's go.
just picking up their 4th score by simply swimming through onto the Akkaren basket. This has been certainly
Match over. Match over. Thank you very much, ladies.
intense semi-finals, very unusual style and gameplay so far, where we usually see those teams going head-to-head, matching each other for a long time. This time it was a bit of a goal fiesta. And the water is not going to get any colder, because the next game is going to be the Black Mermaids versus TC Stuttgart. Also a game to determine who is going to go into the finals of today at the 2023 Champions Cup here in Berlin. Stay tuned.